Welcome to Bishop Auckland, and the first thing you see is this information about High Bondgate, which was an area of poor housing and lawlessness and had a big Irish community apparently, and that's what it looks like today. Now, who is Bob Hardesty? Well, we'll come on to that later on. So we're heading down into the old town of Bishop Auckland, and what I've noted about this when I've been here a few times before is that it's incredibly quiet. And although this is a bank holiday Monday, there's not going to be much open. Most of the time there's not much open anyway, but there are some little interesting shops along here. Now this area has just been recently demolished. This new paving's gone down with a new mural on the side, which is all right, I suppose. But I don't know if I thought they were going to put something here, but clearly they're not. It's just a walkway to the old town. This is the impressive town hall, and there's a library underneath as well, a little church next to it, and then a couple of places that have seen better days. Castle Bar's certainly not open, and nor is the Post Chase. So this is the mining art gallery, and of course coal mining that is, was one of the main industries in Bishop Auckland area, as well as some manufacturing and some weaving, but all of those industries have died off now. And over there, that is the Auckland Tower, which you can go up apparently. So walking from Marketplace to the gates, the rather grand clock facing gate leading into Auckland Castle, and then onto the Deer Park and the new Faith Museum, which we'll have a look at as well. These are quite nice houses on either side as well. And this is the new Faith Museum, which opened very recently, or I think it's open anyway. It certainly looks complete. It's not open today. And this is Auckland Castle, which you can visit. It's quite a splendid place, really. This has been under development for a while, but it looks like it's complete. This is the new walled garden, which is opposite the castle at Auckland. It's looking very impressive indeed. Now, if you visit Bishop Auckland, be sure to come to the Deer Park, which is a huge expanse of land. It stretches in different directions. I've not seen any deer since I've been here, but it is here, the Deer Park. And it's well worth a visit. So most of what you've seen up to now is part of what's called the Auckland Project. So a lot of money's been pumped into the town to make it more of a tourist destination, I guess. Local Wetherspoons is named after Stanley Jefferson. So Stan Laurel was actually from Bishop Auckland, apparently, and the Wetherspoons is named after him. Like all towns in the UK, Bishop Auckland has seen better days, a lot of closed down shops and things like that, but there is some redevelopment apparently. It's just what every town needs. The crests of the Prince Bishops. Now you might think Poundland has closed, that's bad, but a lot of the outside retail parks in Bishop Auckland have certainly killed off a lot of the shops around here. And also the online world as well, and of course the COVID-19 debacle. And look at this fantastic building. This is the old Mechanics Institute, which was built in 1880. It's brilliant, and there's this old building here as well, but they are derelict, which is a real shame. What I really like is the complete contrast. So you've got the dereliction and then you've got this row, 2 rows of houses. It's really quite nice. So this is the other side of the main street, and you can see that there's a lot of industry going on here, a lot of construction going on. So I don't know what that is, but a lot of stuff's been demolished. Is that to make way for the new? I don't know, but it seems like a good sign. Salvation is here. And the Stan Laurel statue in town. Another fine mess, I suppose. Is he talking about the town centre? Now, I'm not being unkind, but Bishop Auckland main drag is pretty dour. But it's no different to a lot of places I've seen, which just pretty much look like this. Especially in smaller towns. The cities seem to survive to some extent, but smaller towns have really been hit. So the town's got a population of about 25,000, and if you want to buy a house in Bishop Auckland, small terrace houses, 2-bedroom ones, can go for anywhere from about 60,000, but you can spend up to about 350,000 if you want one on the outskirts, or a nice house with a garage and a garden and all that kind of thing. But you can live very cheaply in this area. So yeah, Bishop Auckland has its own little railway station, and you can get down to Darlington on this line. There's nothing running today, Bank Holiday Monday, I can't see anything running today. This is Princess Street, and at the end of Princess Street, that's where the town centre is. And this church is actually abandoned, so it's Faith No More. And this is an abandoned house at the top of Princess Street, which is huge, but there's no one living there. And again, the contrast, there's that old abandoned house. And then there's this lovely house on the main street here. Fantastic, that. And another lovely residence on Etherley Lane. And here's that contrast again. I know where I'd rather live. And this is Hexham Street, and then if you turn the other way, you've got this fantastic view. And it's this that's killed town centres off, especially Bishop Auckland. The out-of-town retail park. And as if Bishop Auckland didn't need enough out-of-town retail, this is a new retail park that's starting to open. Another Home Bargains. I just don't know why anyone would need another Home Bargains, and I bet that's not like the taste of Louisiana at all. But there you go. This is what's killing off Bishop Auckland, but it's no different than the way that these retail parks are killing off other towns up and down the country. At the start of this video I showed you Bob Hardesty Drive in Bishop Auckland, and that street is named after one of the footballers who played for Bishop Auckland FC, and this is the ground, the best construction stadium. And Bob Hardesty was one of a number of players were loaned out to Manchester United to play for them after the Munich air disaster in the 1950s. So there's a strong connection between the two clubs, Man United and Bishop Auckland, and there still is that connection. You can read about that in the clubhouse. And some Manchester United fans came over for a game as well this season, to celebrate that fact and to keep that history going between the two clubs. And they've done well at Bishop Auckland this season. Been promoted into the Northern Premier League East from the Northern League Division 1. So things are on the up. So in conclusion, I guess, Bishop Auckland has its good points, it has its bad points. The town centre isn't all that. It's a bit run down, shaky, but at the same time it's been redeveloped. There's been some money spent on it, or looks to be some money spent on it. And it's got some history that's been celebrated and redeveloped. That's really good. House price is not too bad if you want one of these kind of houses. You're not looking at spending that much of your money. And I think it's alright, Bishop Auckland. I'm going to give it a steady 8 out of 10.